Marvel Studios apparently wants Robert Downey Jr. to appear in Deadpool and Wolverine, and I guess they wanted him to appear in a post-credit scene, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. So this bit of news is coming to us from Daniel RPK, a very reliable industry insider, and his exact words are Robert Downey Jr. was supposed to appear in a post-credit scene for Deadpool and Wolverine and serve as a build-up for Secret Wars and as a payoff to another scene that is still in the movie. Now, my guess is that this payoff is going to occur from a scene where Deadpool is looking at those TVA screens and he sees Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man. I'm guessing he probably says something about Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. And then this post-credit scene that they wanted him to appear in was probably going to be a payoff for that. Now, Daniel RPK is saying that he's not going to be in the movie, but honestly, I think there's a really good chance that he could still appear. Because if you guys remember, it was only like a month ago, Robert Downey Jr. was saying that he owes Marvel Studios and he loves Iron Man as a character and that he would happily return to the MCU. And honestly, I think this is the perfect opportunity to bring him back. There's a big rumor that the post-credit scene is going to be some Fox X-Men actors returning in comic-accurate costumes to talk to Deadpool and Wolverine and get them to help them with an incursion, which could be leading to an Avengers vs. X-Men movie that could be announced at SDCC, which is, the event is happening the same weekend that Deadpool and Wolverine is coming out. So just imagine there's a post-credit scene, the X-Men show up and maybe Superior Iron Man, and they're telling Deadpool and Wolverine about an incursion, which leads to an Avengers vs. X-Men movie after Avengers 5 and before Secret Wars. Like, just imagine Superior Iron Man showing up with the Fox X-Men actors to talk about an incursion which will lead to an awesome Avengers vs. X-Men film. It would be incredible. And if they do want to include Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man in that post-credit scene, it would be so easy to do because the post-credit scenes are typically like 1 to 2 minutes long. You could easily have him film some stuff in front of a green screen in his own home. It could be some top secret stuff, you know? So I still think there is a chance that Robert Downey Jr. could be appearing in Deadpool and Wolverine. It's probably a slim chance, but here's why I think it's a very good idea if Marvel Studios chooses to do so. So the reason why I think it's a good idea is because right now, Marvel Studios is in a very interesting spot where they've lost a lot of the fans. A lot of people aren't excited about the future of Marvel Studios. And how do you remedy that? Well, you've got Deadpool and Wolverine, which is on track to do extremely well. And we know this movie and its post-credit scene is going to set up some really big stuff for the future of the MCU. So imagine you have the X-Men show up with Robert Downey Jr. playing an Iron Man variant, teasing future films like Avengers vs. X-Men and Secret Wars. That is going to get a lot of people back on board. So that's why I think there's a really good chance that Marvel could still deliver a Robert Downey Jr. cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine. It would obviously boost the numbers for this movie a little bit more, make a few more $1 million, but it would also bring a lot of fans back and get them excited for future movies. Plus, like I said, Robert Downey Jr. said he would happily return to the MCU, so it's the perfect opportunity for Marvel Studios to utilize him, put him in the movie, and start, integrating him into more films, maybe a few more post-credit scenes, linking up and setting up these big Avengers-level films. But yeah, guys, that is the big rumor as of right now. It looks like Marvel Studios wanted Robert Downey Jr. for Deadpool and Wolverine. It apparently didn't work out, but honestly, like I said, I think there's a really good chance that they could contact him even today and get that post-credit scene all ready for the release of the film. So guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think about all this. Do you think Robert Downey Jr. is not going to show up at all in the film, or do you think Marvel could pull a Hail Mary, contact Robert Downey Jr. and get a post-credit scene filmed very quickly and actually put him in the movie? Because honestly, the theater would explode. People would get so excited for the future of Marvel Studios, and I just think it's a win-win for Robert and Marvel. Plus, you mean to tell me that Ryan Reynolds never contacted Robert Downey Jr.? I don't believe that at all. Same with Kevin Feige. And then we know that Chris Evans' Human Torch is definitely going to be in this film. So I guarantee you Chris probably talked to Robert too. So I think there's a really good chance he could be coming back. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think.